Happy Wednesday, crew. How we doing out there, man? Sorry for the delays. It took a little bit. You got to go through all the checks and balances. All the usual stuff was not working. But we figured it out, man. Thank you so much for being patient. Terry in the house. He's got work to do today, but he's going to be listening. Good old radio style, man. Appreciate you so much. Chad is in the house. Thank you so much, guys. You guys hanging out with me just a little bit on your busy days. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Who we got? We got Alchemist in the house. Thank you so much for swinging by, brother. Let's ride, man. Rivalry week. There it is. It's actually 2 weeks. I did want to show you guys the injury report. And our right guard, Max Moffitt, out of Iowa. He had that broken collarbone. We watched him go down. He's out for 5 weeks. Luckily, we're pretty deep at the guard position, so we've got answers there. We don't have anybody at the platinum level as far as, as far as physical intangibles like Moffitt has, but I think we'll be okay. We moved a left guard over to right guard for this game, and then we have a freshman, a redshirt freshman who's almost a 90. He just doesn't have any of those abilities. So pretty wild that we've got so much depth. It's just crazy. We won't be able to reap what we've sowed, so to speak. Dude, yes, with the I'm doing my best, man. I am doing my best. Sometimes we just stream impromptu. I go straight from the PlayStation, and then we have all kinds of troubles because I've got this nice little setup right here, you know what I'm saying? And streaming straight, then you got to reset everything up to stream straight from console, and then you got to switch it all back. It's just kind of it's a clusterfuck sometimes. 14th in the nation, baby. Yes, I did. Deep dive for Dynasty Mode is sick. I am so excited about it. It's so perfect. Thank you guys who watched it and read my comment. My comment actually got quite a few likes on that the official deep dive video. So thank you guys, IP Army, for going out there and showing some love on that. Appreciate you. The things I'm excited about, number one, there's like 20 more things available for what your coach can wear. Pretty sick. Your coach is also going to be in this side. Where are we at? This side of the screen. We have a trophy room, which we would love to see. We wouldn't be stacking it up, so to speak. We've only won 2 national championships in 21 seasons. Hopefully we could do our 3rd here. What else did we see out there? The team needs are front and center on the recruiting. Recruiting visits are a lot more manageable for the hometown kids, so we're not going to, like, recruiting out of Hawaii is going to be a lot different if we decide to go to Hawaii, right? A lot of that stuff is going to be up to where we go in our road to glory, so you got to tune in. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I'm going to be honest with you. When I watched the deep dive, I was just like, damn, man, it needs to come out right now, because the fire for college football 25 is starting to dwindle. It's starting to dwindle, guys, but we've got a job to do out here. Look at that. Terry, man, I'm sorry if good thing you're not watching this today, Big Terry, because Toledo just beat Michigan 38-28. Yeah, I don't know. Toledo's also ranked here in 2044, so we're almost 20 years in the future here. 21 years in the future here. But I think we can get this episode rolling, guys. Very, very excited about it. We're going to do the white helmet for San Jose State. I like the white helmet with the black unis. And then what are we thinking here? Like, how about just a straight blue, white, blue? Like that. Pretty simple. San Jose's got some decent uniforms. Not the greatest. I've heard a lot of people shitting on Hawaii's uniforms. Dude, you got no taste out there. All right, yeah, we don't got the flavors of an Oregon or a Boise State, bro, but these are sick uniforms.
of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store.
That's what that chick was doing. Sorry, buddy.
A rivalry game. Barbs, shots.
I've got my top 3. I can tell you guys right now, we're gonna do 3 top ranked teams for Road to Glory. That's gonna be Oregon, Michigan, Tennessee. I think it's gonna be our top 3 top ranked schools. We're gonna do like 4 to 5 mid ranks and 2 to 3 lower ranks. So those are the first 3 schools that we'll put on our list, our dream schools, so to speak. We are going to put K-State. We are going to put Hawaii. We're going to put my number 1 choice is going to be Hawaii, obviously. K-State, Hawaii. I think we're going to do UCF just because what we did on this game. Kales in the house. Let's go, baby. I've been looking at like a Western Kentucky. Minnesota kind of a sleeper team, or like they need a quarterback, they just graduated one, etc., etc. Go blue, man. We'll see though. I know for a fact Oregon's on there. Hawaii. If we had to do a top 3 right off the bat, it's gonna be Hawaii, Oregon, K-State. And then we'll see where we go from there. Check this out. We're going to roll out. We're going to throw that. We're going to slip it. No, we're not going to slip it. We're just going to get the first down. It's going to be a tackle. It's going to be fine. Real fine. Manu Mawe, brother. He's a real one.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
No, okay. I put air under it. You can see the little floaty. Not floaty enough. Scared. Scared me. The bejesus, as they say.
That's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
That's how rivalry week goes. Special shout out to Drink Alchemy. Get the fuck out the way.
And when you do, and you fumble on the first
special shout out to Drink Alchemy, official sponsors of college football on the Ivory Pass channel. I wasn't really paying attention to that replay, damn it. Oh, that's him. I was like, damn, they put the dude in the wrong uniform because number 20 fumbled it. Tomas Salas.
Successful offense is just what they want here. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers.
Whoa.
Strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation.
Okay, Colt Levine, man.
Usually, they don't get out of the
the young redshirt freshman middle linebacker. So crazy.
They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing.
Sad that it's all over, but I am so excited about the new game, guys. Couldn't be more excited.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
I almost overran that one.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run play action.
Look at it. I was jumping like crazy, guys. What a crazy throw right there. Props to that guy. I was jumping. That's been a pick in the past with the quarterback not being 100% accurate.
Right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
But sometimes, man, you just lock in. Ah, it's right there, dude.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Keep it rolling.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
The fumble to touchdown is not ideal, boys.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
I think we got 4 senior red shirt running backs, so those guys are all going to be gone.
That last fumble proved to be
Oh,
costly as
another
they
thing
cashed
that's
it in for a
awesome.
touchdown.
Yeah,
The
so this
transfer
defense now
portal is going to
juiced.
be
They're
more
excited and ready
accurate
to go. So this offense, they've
next
got to
year.
get something going.
It's like a week, dude. It's like a week away, man.
Offense takes it down the field and does something with it. This offense
And
is ready to play
from
against
what
both
Bordeaux has said, is you can
Able to pick up a
dictate
couple on first down,
how
second
many,
and 8
like a
from their own
maximum,
27.
how many players can enter the portal. So I looked at what
Wide
was
receiver
the
now comes in
most.
motion.
What was the most amount of transfers that a team had, and it's Texas A&M. And Texas A&M tied with somebody else with 31, I believe, 31 or 32 outbound transfers. So I was like, okay, well, that we did some research. That's what we'll do too. And then I realized we only have 85 players on the roster, and a college football team has over 100. So that's not super accurate. I think what we're gonna do is probably in the 12 to 15 range, which would be, you know, you could lose your entire offense. Yo, Jared, yeah, brother, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the IP Army. Let me see if I can get this right, because I've got some Italian friends. Salucci. Did we say that right? Let's run it, bro. Welcome, my man.
He's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And now on
Hell
second
yeah.
down for this offense.
Let's run this little counter. Just try to pick up the first down here. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for saying hello. Happy Wednesday.
They're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that, turning around and handing it off.
I know those Italian names get a little crazy. I've got a buddy named DiGiacomo, and it don't fucking look like DiGiacomo. I'll tell you that right now.
Something a little bit different and can give this offense something to think about.
Okay, let's hit this. Ooh, I wanted it. This is that check down, Terry. This is that little check down we talked about. That little run and shoot, very entry level passing concept, but it is so saucy, man. I love it. Let's go RPO here, boys. Ethan Bowling he's just a stud. And as long as, yep, they pick up that block, he's all right. He's sick with it. He's sick with it. Dude. I got so hyped about the deep dive. We were just talking about that. How we do it on this channel, by the way, I know there's always some, now that you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. The way we do it around here is we're going to start Road to Glory. Road to Glory is going to be sick because we start in high school. We're going to try to earn a scholarship, and then we're going to go to college. Wherever we go to college is where we're going to have an in to start as a coordinator. And that's where we're going to get our first job, is as a coordinator for our alma mater. And then we just try to get jobs from there, man.
To the air. It's my way.
And it's one and done. There's no do-overs here, man. There's no do-over. Trophy room. Damn. I remember when I first played this very early in our dynasty. We had won like our first conference championship, and I looked everywhere for the damn trophy room. I'm like, how the fuck you don't have a trophy room? Yeah, they don't.
Snapped it in the shotgun.
No, my gosh, dude, that guy cut on that one, didn't he? We tried to throw it deep into the corner over his head, but we do have quarterback accuracy dialed down so people aren't spot on. And we almost paid the price right there. That was a pretty sick underthrow. And the dude dove for it for absolutely no reason, actually.
goes up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
That was a little wild.
The run up the middle.
Tomas. Let's go. Michigan. We got right here part of the IP Army. Terry's a Michigan fan as well, dude. All the sports, yeah. So just a heads up. Our top three top level schools for Road to Glory are going to be Oregon, Michigan, and that one's for Terry, and then Tennessee for Big Chad. We're gonna put K-State on that because I think you can do 10 schools. K-State, Hawaii, obviously. Hawaii is where I went to school, played ball. I gotta have that. Action, guys, check this. We might just get a little crazy with this right here, right now. Look at it. Respect it. Ethan Bowling, I told you, dude. Oh, you're not just the University of Michigan. You're talking Michigan straight up. Okay, Wolverines. Yeah, Pistons, Red Wings, Lions, Tigers. I grew up in Kansas City, man. So I'm a Royals fan.
So being on the same page and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
Doesn't really matter in football, our little distances, but baseball, we can butt heads a little bit. Go blue, baby. 99, baby. I don't want to jinx a very specific stat, because if you guys remember, last time I called this specific stat out, it ended up imploding. But if we should continue on this trajectory, I can't wait to tell you guys about this fucking insane stat.
How about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Oh, Goldwire, dude. Goldwire's a little slow. Look at him letting all his frustration out. He's a little slow. He's a little on the... He's only a 2-star. He's a 2-star recruit who's finally... He's actually played quite a bit because we have such dog shit defensive backs. But we're definitely paying the price. You know what I mean? Redshirt senior. He's made some big plays for us, but he's also choked quite a bit. I think that's a 2-star story, though. You know, that's why we love him. He's a hard worker. He's a great kid, you know.
He's looking for an open man.
Let us get it. Yep.
And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There is definitely unnecessary roughness. It's Terry, you know that. We've got a few of those. It's usually on the quarterback, though. Quarterback usually catches those, picks those up as he goes out of bounds. But that was pretty close, wasn't it? Who we play in the conference championship and playoff? Chad, man, this is a razor's edge, brother. We have no room for error. Already had 2 losses on the season. I love your optimism, my man. Let's give it to Cherry, bro. Oh, thank you so much for the comment, Big Chad. Cherry, bro. I seen you out there on the shorts.
Like the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make?
Let's get it, though.
You be more aggressive here to try to...
I just posted a short, by the way, of I just saw Seth Rogen's finisher in Black Ops, dude. Awesome.
Back to pass, it's my way.
So cool.
Unloads to the wideout.
Nice little hook route. That's our run and shoot style passing game.
The immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors look to do some damage in the red zone.
Let's just go off tackle here, boys. With the bra. Oh my god. Cherry is sick with it. Sick with it.
Epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball.
Believer in the book of mind. I don't know what that means, my man, but that was profound.
Downs like that run right there.
He wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time.
Manu! Look, he slid like a damn baseball player going into second. Let's make it third because you go ahead first when you go to second. High school, dude, it really should have. You know what? But I was one of the guys who played 14 many years after they stopped making the game. Downloaded all the updated rosters and import into the Madden game. I did that for a long time. So the fact that they even have a game, I was cool with it, you know? And this was the foundation. This was the foundation. And I'm glad that we're getting an improved one. It's not just repackaged, updated uniforms, etc. There is wholesale changes coming. And you better believe we got that pre-order. We'll be 3 days early. We got the Madden set up. Madden I haven't played since like 2020, maybe even 2019, to be honest with you.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what
we got them both. I'm real happy with the state of EA football at the moment. And this game we've had a lot of fun with this. We've got a lot more content. As you guys know, we played a few games. We played a few games to get the channel started. My goal was to build it up for this exact moment. College football, we did it. It's successful. But now we're focused. Predominant channel content, live stream, long form, is college football. We'll get out there. We'll make some other game series, but this is what we've been waiting for, boys.
That leaves them with 3rd and 4.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5
Could
or 6
you
yards
imagine?
a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
I used to play college baseball too. I love college sports. Screen.
Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but
I love college sports.
The Spartans are rolling down the field.
The only reason I get games like Madden
allowing the pass rush to get
is because of the tie-in to college. When they're intertwined, like I almost got Madden last year until I realized it's not a linked experience, that once you import your player into Madden, it's basically like you start over. It doesn't matter whether you start in Madden or start in college. And that's why we didn't buy Madden last year.
Nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down.
I think they're gonna throw it.
Did a great job responding.
Let's get. Oh, I thought he was gonna take off running. I ain't feeling that.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their
Gotta smack that dude. Look how loud it is here. So I think, and Kels would know better. Kels is our resident Hawaiian. From what I've seen, some people say this is Northwestern Stadium, and I don't see it. But maybe I'll have to look at Northwestern. The new Aloha Stadium has been pushed. It has been like the approval to delay the let's go. Salas has been approved, and the new stadium, I'm not sure it's going to be this big. I think it's going to go, it's got to be a minimum 25,000 to be a Division I school, an FBS school. So I think they're going to hit that, but it's going to be a multi-sport arena, field, etc.
Hand off from the gun.
Look, cherry, bro. Cherry, bro. Yes. Dude, that's another one. They come back in the 80th instead. That's Chad. That's the realest shit ever, dude. And I like that.
The big pickup on first
I
down
know,
leaves him
like,
with 2nd and 1.
the only thing that bothered me, like, as far as realism, which it's a very small gripe, right? Oops. A very small gripe is
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and
everything
we'll
was
see
set
if
up
the offense can
perfectly for
build
that.
on this lead before the break.
Well, I was trying to run through all those hot routes. That is very real, dude. You go out and you get banged up and you're not 100%, and you've got to make a grown man decision. Which at a school like Hawaii, you suit up and you go play. But at another school where you've got depth, it's much different. Can you afford to sit out some plays? Sit out and heal your body and focus on your career. That's awesome.
I just love quarterbacks
That is so awesome.
that aren't always
All right, we got a double blitz coming here. Let's leave Cherry Brian in the block.
Open, just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He'll pull it down.
Oh, I thought we hit that sick juke. Damn.
Nice job.
We didn't, though.
He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so
No second level.
Just
As far as the box is concerned. So we're going to go ahead and run this bad boy.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside
Dude.
give. One step wrap, two
Come
step
on.
squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here on
I love that they
first down
showed
for
our
this
kicker
offense.
stats. This would be a great time for a draw. But we've got to make a custom little route here, guys. Oh, what the fuck was that? I wanted, oh, okay. Good thing we called some hot routes here. Okay, now we're good.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And
I didn't even
brought
want to
down,
look.
and this defense gets the ball back for
We got
his own.
blindsided.
And
I seen it coming the whole way.
Couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball,
But,
and they knock it free.
So let's get
Yeah,
the
right when we
secondary
look at
tons
that,
of credit,
right when we
They were
started
doing
to get
an
rid of that.
outstanding job in the back end in
I'm always
coverage,
looking
not
downfield too.
allowing
Maybe I
any
need a
receivers
smaller
open. That's why the
monitor.
QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That
Something
allowed
to
the
think
pass rush
about
to get to
because
him,
I like it.
that created the turnover.
I like the big monitor. It's more immersive, especially when you play Road to
Let's see
Glory.
how they play it in
You
this
kind of like
final
look
30
up and
seconds of
see in the
first half.
stands. Very, very cool.
Trying to find his man on first down.
No way, bruh.
Receiver looks it
No
in and
way.
complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Oh, nope. Let's go outside, boys.
He's looking to throw it.
Jump.
Lets it fly.
Jump.
Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Eldon Camp.
Obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
This dude's wild. He looks like a backer.
Already in this game. He's gotta do a
Which,
much better job
another
of
fucking so cool thing. The lean body type coming into the game. Because we've had some big old boys. We got some chunky boys playing corner, playing quarterback. Our little itty bitty running backs, like I'm talking 5'8", 160. They look like they're fullbacks, man.
One more snap coming.
Or
before
what you
halftime.
dislike, but I don't see anything I would change. I wish they showed. Oh, let me get this, Chad. You know what? Let's time this out. Let's talk about it.
Offense will have to
I wish
use
they
its
showed some
first
high
timeout
school
of the
football
half.
play in the clip. I can imagine. It wasn't spectacular in 2014. There was
Just to
nothing
press this
awesome
few
about it.
kicks remaining this likely the final play of the first half. It's
It was
first and
just
10.
small
Receivers
town
often will run
high
their
school
route based
football,
on a side
you know.
adjustment.
And that's okay. We're all right with that. The real story starts
Looking to
when
throw,
you
it's
sign.
Maui.
Ah!
Now improvising.
There we
He's
are.
gonna run it. He'll be brought down.
We had
and that's
3
the final
guys
play of the half.
down the right
First
side
half,
with only
inbound
one guy in
timeout.
coverage.
Kevin Connors in our
Throw that
halftime
one up.
update.
Fellas,
Should've.
what an environment there today. All the
Should've.
animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
We got the lead
And I
though, so I'm
get it.
happy with that.
A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big
Manu
plays
to the
and
house,
getting
man.
big plays. But if you ask me, it's more
That's what it's all
who
about.
you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping
back to the plan for Road to Glory, guys. The only way we don't select any top schools, top tier schools, Michigan, Tennessee, Oregon, is if you can potentially earn those scholarships. Like, you're not limited to the 10 schools that you choose. If it's because we're starting 2-star, we're going to be a 2-star. From what I heard, that you select your ranking just like you did this game, but you have the opportunity to increase or decrease your star rating based on how you play. And you guys know we do Heisman. We play the hardest every time. It's going to be hard. I'm likely not going to be All-American. Likely not going to be Heisman.
They did have success in the first game.
They'll run it from the gun.
So if you can earn scholarships to different schools, we're going to go all like 1-star. We're going to be a 2-star team. It's Western Kentucky, Hawaii, New Mexico State, Boise State, probably top of the list. K-State, probably top of the list. All small schools, and we'll try to do better from there. You know what I'm saying? Rutherford in the house. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, tight end, man. Little football knowledge, and I think that's why I've been losing games, or why I'm afraid to play against other people.
Well, look,
Damn, Terry.
But that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
Maybe we have a John Gruden style Discord where we can talk game strategy and Dynasty Mode.
Some misdirection with the counter.
Damn it. Or maybe we'll just do a just chatting style stream where we can if you guys stream, maybe we can watch that and then you know, help each other get better. You know what I'm saying? IT Army.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback.
These guys coming out to play in the second half, which is a little bit annoying. I'm not winning. It's annoying as shit. There we go. Was that Colt 45? Damn right it was. Look at this dude. He's sick with it. Rutherford, man. How you doing? How's your Wednesday? Oh, the RPO. Oh, the missed tackles.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
He'll do it himself.
Oh, okay, he got him. He got him.
All the way to the 2-yard line.
Boy, he chews up yards.
Look at that. It looks like a damn cephalopod, like a crab over there in that cover 2 invert. All those sections.
They got him on the ground, and it wasn't a bigger play than it could have been.
I think they're going to run this one, but I'm not going to commit
They'll try to pound their way
to full blitz up the middle.
Company as soon as he got it, he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we've got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Now on the
Speed option.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I think it would be great if this
That's how we play D.
on the run game more in the red zone. Lean on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe.
They said it again, man.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't put it.
How wild is that?
It's still a 7-point game.
I wasn't even paying attention, man. I thought that would be a gimme, but we'll take it over. We'll do that. We didn't even do our crowd hype up jump thing. And that's our superstition. That's the one that, oh guys, let's change this play up. I'm sure it's going to cause us to go offsides. Usually does.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Get off me.
Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. And a nice pick
Hell
up on
yeah.
the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Look at them. They're just leaving all the running lanes.
Nice job by the QBs.
I want to up our efficiency though, so I'm gonna focus these short passes.
Don't take a big shot.
Looking for room. It's
Cherry, bruh.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Damn, Tomas is really just,
You know, the runner just
he's
has
falling
to have
apart,
a
isn't he?
little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He makes the connection.
That's why, if you guys see me do like it's not really a rollout, we just roll to one side of the pocket. It's because we're trying to influence our blocking.
He just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really,
And times like that, it works. Other times we take a fast sack. Right? And we've seen both of them many a times.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
No!
Trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive
Okay, we got
line
a
is
bunch
getting
of
beat
really
right away
bad
by
play
selling
calls
fake.
here.
He had no shot.
I'm just going to throw a
They'll
screen.
try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll run the screen.
There we go. Tomas may have to move to receiver.
What a good job.
Little short receiver out there.
Set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to throw.
No!
He just got rid of that one to save
So
the
right
down.
there,
Didn't see
that's what I'm
anything
talking
give up.
about. Trying to influence the block, and sometimes you take a fast sack. Look at this. Nobody covering Ethan.
Throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things
That's our
up?
read.
See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Fires
Oh!
left.
Damn.
That's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical.
That's a little
matchup
too much
there.
air.
3rd down coming.
We hit the L1 to throw it over the linebacker, and he almost overthrew everybody. Holy crap. And if he overthrew the intended receiver, that's an easy pick. That one scared me. We're going to create a little flood here. We got to throw it to the sticks.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires
Crazy.
Picked off.
Adam.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick.
I don't
there with
know,
their
man.
nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if
Let's have
you're
a
on
look at it.
offense,
I feel like
you
he got
see
an
that
unfair
personnel on the
speed
field,
boost.
You want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out
That's
there.
not a great angle. Maybe I just made the mistake, man. Let's look at it through my eyes. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we had him. Great play on the ball.
Think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Look at that, and
Across the 25, he's got room.
perfect blocking.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Let's just
The Spartans
not
racing
fall
to the
apart.
line in the hurry up.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense is able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action.
Oh, come on, Milk. Dude, that guy's getting real squirrely back there. With the, I know it's new for 26, you can juke in the backfield, but that looked a lot like juking in the backfield.
Didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him.
Walking. Oh, look at that dude's crazy ass face mask. I forgot about him. He got that Peyton Manning late 90s face mask.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead.
If you out there, you know what time it is. Throw the 4 up. Let's ride. Fourth quarter rivalry game.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that is interception.
Let's go.
3 on the day.
Let's go. Tadio to the house. Not quite, dude.
At the 2, almost a pick 6, but they're set up on the doorstep.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing.
Yo, thank you so much. Throwing the 4 up, just being a part of the brotherhood. It's all you guys. Almost a pick 6 to just put this one away. R.E. Tadio, what a cool name.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Keeping it on the ground.
Oh, Moss, brother.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of
The
it.
splits, man.
Remains at the 2.
There's only 3 guys playing the line. We can't flip that? Damn. Okay, we got to run to the... Look, ran right at the blitz. They wouldn't let us flip the run. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Receivers telling
all right, Laletta, we need you, buddy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Gets away.
Look at this shit.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys.
1, I thought we were about to get sacked. 2, we're wide open.
You make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
Damn, what? That's tough.
So here we are on 4th down in this.
These are the hardest field goals too, and I am the worst in the game. The worst ever to kick field goals, dude.
Splits the uprights, it's good. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the point.
Let's ride. We're going to accept that.
With the kicker like that.
What do you guys think? A little fullback magic? Bring in Westbrooks?
Comes back on the field. The Rainbow Warriors
It's the only time we can bring him in.
On 1st and goal. Sticks it in his belly. Into the end zone he goes.
Awesome.
Touchdown, Hawaii. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they
And just like that, guys, from a field goal to a tutty. It looks like our cheerleaders' uniforms are falling apart, dude. Underneath the arm there, starting to bust at the seams. I can see a skin through it, man. We need some NIL money.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game.
Overall, shit, I think we are 87. I think we're 87. Pretty sure. Appreciate you, Big Terry.
Guys, but take a look at this. Old Dominion is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this
We're between 84 and 87. I know that.
They're up by 25.
The highest we ever got was UCF. We got a 92.
And everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about
And 92 was OP, dude.
going on elsewhere?
Nah, we only won 2 natties.
Got the first down and more.
Only had,
And a really nice
we've only,
run.
regular season wise, we've only had 3 undefeated regular seasons.
Really big play.
That's the kind of sliders that we're playing with.
Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
What it is, man.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously,
I
things
don't
haven't
like
gone
San
our
Jose
way,
State's
but we have a
numbers.
chance to execute in a
Very
two-minute
rounded.
situation
I'm more
and
of
give
a,
ourselves
like a
chance to win.
square
Let's go
approach
do it
to
one play at a time.
numbering systems.
On second down. Just
My
keep
high
firing.
school, way back in the
On to
day,
backfield is
had
Cool.
those round numbers.
And
I
they
fucking
pick up
hated them.
just a few on that completion.
It's ugly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big.
I'm gonna
zone
guess pass,
coverages,
boys.
And they're going to allow you to
Damn.
throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard
Damn.
now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Spartans are flying down the field.
Dude,
Going up top on first down. All kinds of room. to
great
throw that
angles.
one in
I
there.
keep pushing the
He's
fucking,
run out of
can you
bounds,
show
but
that?
not before turning
The
it
back
away,
buttons. I
pick up
keep
that
pushing
ball.
them
Six for a
and
first
ruining
down.
our
The
view.
Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Getting lazy, I think.
He's
You
gonna
can't just
pass.
take these out, by the way.
Got it in the middle. It's cool.
I use them
And
to
he
slide.
almost ran away from
Quarterback
everybody
slide.
on that one. A huge pickup on that
But you're
play.
right. Let's just take
And
them
the
out
Spartans headed quickly to the line.
before they play call. Just like that, you can pull these bad boys out.
Running back searching for a
So
hole.
simple.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense
That way
is
we're
on
not
its
messing
heels.
up our
It'll be second down.
our
and
play
remember,
calls.
They can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun.
Oh, we had great penetration.
He pushes his
Dario
way
comes
down
up and
to the
makes
floor as
makes
they
the
get closer
tackle.
and closer. Boy, they
I'm
need
gonna-
to pick up this
I'm gonna sit in the
conversion and go
house,
to work
man.
with a first and goal.
Ah,
They'll
they
try
throw
to
it.
get through
Nice.
the air.
Oh,
It's a hit
pick
as he
that.
fires.
Pick
It's
that.
incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Trying to
Damn.
get it on the ground.
You see all the
So
adjustments that we were
close to end
making?
zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. DB's locked up tight. on the
Trying to
receiver.
shut them down.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Dances away.
Ay, ay, ay.
Finish the run and the end zone.
Gotta give them props, though, guys.
Before that score, considering last rights, now all of a sudden, they're not dead
Last
yet.
rights.
In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the
Some
field
of
right
these
now,
voice
looking at
lines
their
are
sidelines.
definitely
They're
new.
energized, Reese. After that last
Newer.
score, all of a sudden, they believe they can
We're
come
all
back
right.
and win this
We're
game.
all
This
right.
is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
But we have
And with
lost.
the extra point, they're down a
For the
touchdown,
games that we've
21-14.
lost in our lives on this game, it's shaping up to look like one of those ones. You know what I mean?
Trying to drive this one deep. Fair catch, called for and made. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And now that
We wanna
cushion
keep
is
this
a
clock
little bit
moving.
Smaller, Jesse. Any mistake would get magnified.
It
Yeah, a
looks
little
like
bit
both
of
these
pressure now on
linebackers
this
are blitzing.
offense Too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers
Y'all
and
know
get these guys going. In the
I
game.
roll
No
out
doubt,
on
find
the
those
blitz.
plays. Those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute.
Actually, don't need to.
Build this lead
We'll
up a
take
bit
that.
bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Okay, let's
This
run some
offense is
clock
not
down,
letting
find the
up, guys. We got a
perfect
lead
play.
here late, and they are still
All we
taking
need is a
shots.
first
They're
down.
still looking for explosive plays.
Recycle the
This
downs
defense
and
just
we'll
has
keep it
not had
going.
An answer here all game long.
We've got a blitz coming from this outside backer, but there's only 3 down linemen, so we should be okay.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock
Cherry,
to move.
bruh.
They stop
Cherry,
it.
bruh.
Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
I think we bring the fullback back out.
Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You
If
know
he's
what you're
if
doing.
it's
They're trying to run the
not
football.
broke, you don't fix it. You know, that's what we say around here. You win your ones, and on 3rd and 1, you win it.
Give to the fullback.
Just like that. That's why you have a fullback.
Get enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be
Cherry, bruh.
And then occasionally,
My
you give the
favorite
ball those
teams.
short yardage
So I'm
situations.
biased.
Go get me a first down, big fella.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. And
I am biased.
milk this clock and keep time on their side. Ball is
Let
at
me
the
think.
35.
What's
It's
the
1st and
best
10.
the best explanation here? And it's my favorite teams are by
They'll give it
life
to the
experience. They definitely weren't. So coming out of high school, I liked Oregon.
Down at the 39.
Who else was big? TCU. I really liked TCU out of high school. But let's answer your question now. So, surprisingly, I fell in love with Hawaii. I went to Hawaii to play quarterback and fell in love with it. It's a place that I never thought of, you know, when you think of playing college football. Look at that.
But they're going to throw it. He holds it in and nobody's close.
So, Hawaii is at the top. From Hawaii, I went to Kansas State, and I got my bachelor's and my master's from Kansas State. So those are at the top of my list. I still like Oregon.
Late in the games, offenses sometimes
Who else do we like? I live in Boston now. Yeah, they did. I live in Boston now, so we go to a lot of Harvard games. My girlfriend's a coach at Harvard for the fencing team. So we do a lot of Harvard things. I would have to say that, yeah. Watch a lot of K-State. Well, I've been to a few Utah games. Utah is sick. One of my business partners lives out in Salt Lake City, so Utah is pretty cool. I just love college football, but if I had to choose my top 2 schools, Hawaii, K-State.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard
Wooster, bro. Wooster. Here's a fun fact. Here's how you're tied. Check that shit out. Second pick of the day. Here's how you're tied in now. Jared. At Hawaii. Colt Brennan. One of the all-time greats. He attended a prep school called Wooster Academy. Right from your little town. And then obviously went on to great things. So that's how we're all tied together here, man.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants.
This is going to seal the game, guys. So we're just going to run this bad boy out.
Give to the running back. He's dropped.
What about you, Jared? What's your teams?
That'll be a loss of 3.
Michigan.
Timeout
Michigan
called there
teams.
by the defense, desperate to
I
get the
remember.
ball back and save as much time as possible.
I remember.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Know where the academy is. Yeah. Yeah. So that was back in, that had to be, fuck, dude,
They'll
like
go to the
2003 when he was there. While ago.
Good, solid tackle. Looks
But
as if we have an
pumping
injury
out
on
some.
that
And
last
then
play. We'll take a break to check
the
him out.
dude who broke Jerry Rice's receiving record for FCS also attended Wooster Academy.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Got it in. Damn, dude. Tomas is banged up and just slow as fuck. It's real slow.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win.
This is one of the
battle.
rare times we've
Almost
ran
there,
our
Palmer, just
fullback
short,
out
4th and inches.
for 3
he was
plays
so
in a game.
disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now.
Oh, he
asking
got
for the ball again here.
stuffed. No. It's all right. We're all right. This game's over, dude. It's over. We need to get Milk some sacks. The Milkman. Come on, buddy.
They're bringing heat.
Milkman. Damn.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw
last year, dude, Milkman was on fire. This year, they're double teaming him.
On that last play.
We're just not the same. Oh, come on, Joaquin.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game. But how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety.
Joaquin's actually the defensive end.
The defense just ended this.
Bringing that spitting hot fire. He's the cherry, bro.
Hawaii has it back as
they say kneel on it. Let's get out of here, guys.
They're in command of this
game one.
See if they tried to rub a little salt
done and dusted.
Happy with getting the W.
That's one.
Listen,
let's make it two.
Post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go.
Yeah, 68.4 is the and 163. That's on the low end for us.
80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defensive
But
job
3
to stop.
tutties. 2 through the air, I believe. 1 on the ground. Is that right? That sound right? Volcano stuffs. Oh, yes, they have. Oh, yes, they have. Big Jared. Hawaii was number, I believe it was 4 in the nation. They played in the Sugar Bowl. We played in the Sugar Bowl. We played Georgia. Granted, we got beat, but for the 2007 season, the only undefeated team in the nation. Yep. Yeah, it's big. It was big time. It was big time. There's magic on the island. I wish Kells was here. I want to see if Kells was around for those years. There we go. Oh, what? Dude, that is our first ever 5-star recruit. No kidding. Let's go. And then we got a 4-star. This is probably our best recruiting class ever, guys. I'm not even kidding. How the hell did we get a 5? And he's a gym. The sad thing is this is the final season, man. Fuck. That's tough. Damn. I am so sad. We got a 5-star recruit. A 5-star gym. Mind you. And he's a cornerback. That's what we need. Maybe I just get a refund on college football 26 and we just keep rolling, baby. The highest we've ever been ranked as far as a recruiting class. Pretty awesome stuff out here, guys. It's wild, dude. Big Ten is probably best play. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. The Big Ten. Yeah. Oh, when I was I also wanted to aside from Oregon, I wanted to be a Golden Gopher. Not that it was like an awesome school or anything that I was super hyped about, but it just like was a good program fit. I thought I might get an offer from Minnesota. I did not. It's okay though. It's okay though. Life has an awesome way of working out, right? Let's see if we've got any injuries before we jump in. Nope. Just start, guy. Just start, guys. Here it is. Game 2. 3-6, man. It doesn't mean anything. Means nothing. I think we can go all white here. No, we wore all white for the last game, didn't we? That's okay. Let's see what they got. It is a rivalry game, so I do want to see maybe they've got something. They got the All Black. We played them in the All Blacks before. Okay, they do have white and navy, but I'm not a big fan of Yeah, I think we just keep them all red. Make sure it registered. It did. Whoa, did it have the Mountain West? It does. That sucks. So it has the Mountain West patch still on, and they're in the Big 12. Are they? I'm pretty sure Fresno, we moved Fresno like year 4 into the Pac-12. Maybe that's just a, yeah, we got the Mountain West too. Okay, so that's just a ready screen glitch. First time I ever noticed that. Both teams wear the Pac-12 now. Michigan, Ohio State, can't wait for that game again. So, you know that's called the game, right? Michigan, Ohio State. Well, many years before Michigan and Ohio State were playing the game, Harvard and Yale played the original game. The game. Yo, you know this. You're from here, dude. You're from here. Come on.
The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result
you
of
know.
what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 11
I think we got some weather out here. Yes, we do.
Taking on a squad hoping to prevent
There it is. 87 overall, Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.
EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rainbow Warriors will put total leather to crank us up. Out of the end zone. He was
Beautiful.
looking for some running room, but
Beautiful.
not much to be
Fresno
found.
versus Hawaii. Yes, yes it was.
Fresno State's offense will start this game off. These rivalry games
Kels,
really
do
get
you?
the blood
I was
pumping.
just
We'll
I was
see
just
who
talking
can
about you,
manage their
Kels.
emotions best early.
Do you
Everyone's been waiting
remember
for this game, right? You know,
the
both of these
2000
teams have had this game
season?
circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion,
For Hawaii,
with energy,
2007
with hatred, because it's a rivalry game.
undefeated
Keep
season.
your emotions in check,
Speaking
making
of,
sure I'm
that was the game
controlling what I
that
can
Cole
control.
Brennan got a fucking insane concussion, like knocked out for 2 minutes. There's a dude
Just
from
nothing
Fresno
doing on
State,
that last run, and they knew
kind
coming
of
into
a-
this one they were going to be challenged, right?
a
This
freak.
is one of the best defenses
Nobody touched him.
in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to
Blasted Cole Brennan, put him out, and then the next game, Colin Kaepernick rolled into town, and Cole Brennan didn't play much.
A little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On third and long, you'll
Come
need
on.
to push it
No.
downfield.
Crash,
He's
there
gonna
it
take
is.
off.
You see
And
it?
he avoids the hit and slides
You see
after
it?
the short gain. Fresno State will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Oh, don't run into him. One. Thank gosh. That one scared me a little bit. It's been a while
Try to
since
feel the punt and see if he
we've
can
had
get his
people
offense
running to the
in field
punter.
position.
But there's
This guy
one
is a
year,
daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair
I think it's
catch.
at Hawaii
Solid
too. We
return.
kept having a dude. He was too fast for his own good. He kept running into the
So
damn
Hawaii
punter.
Rainbow
I had to
Warriors
take him
offense
off
will get
the
ball for the first time.
off the depth chart.
And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker
Guys,
does that consistently.
Bowling
Now, Jesse,
cleared.
keep it up
I
with
didn't
the
think
speed
he's
on the
going
other
to,
side. That's
as
a
you
different
know.
game.
Might be different, but we're going to see
How many
this
times we
receiver
have
work
thrown to a
underneath
guy,
on
he's like
some
being
drag
covered, and you're like,
routes. You gotta be
okay, he's
careful.
about to
You do not
peel
wanna get
off.
caught in the wash against this
And then he
line.
does it, and we throw a pick. And then this time, I was like, okay, he's not going to peel off. Well, he definitely did.
Leaves it with the running back.
I like that this game
They'll make the
challenges
stop
you
at the
mentally.
42. It's a pickup of 5, and that
They
will
have
be
like
enough for a
looks
first down.
where they like bait
Here's
you
this offense
into
with a
certain
fresh set of
things.
downs.
You can't get comfortable on Heisman mode. That's what I like about it.
Out of the gun, the running back.
Cherry, bruh.
And he has a solid gain before the
Bit
defense
behind the
follows
stream,
him
but
up.
yeah, that
Sometimes
07
people
year
say,
was
"If you're good
wild.
enough, what's the big deal about
Tell
going on the
me.
road?" Well, if you're
Tell
not
me
careful, you
it
might
just-
find out in a spot like
And
this
granted,
one,
I
guys.
haven't
Yeah,
been
no doubt about it. This is a hostile
for a long
environment,
time
and you know
now,
you're gonna be
but
getting the opponent's A game for this
I
one.
was
They
there for a
circled this
few.
one all off season,
And
so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
that
And the
island
hardest thing to
came
do in college
alive.
football is to go on the road. Everything
Oh,
about
the-
it changes.
the
You wanna
entirety.
shut this
The
crowd
islands
early.
came
You wanna
alive.
give them belief, 'cause if it starts
There's
to
dudes
build
like
throughout the
boating
game,
over
look out.
to tailgate.
After run, now throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Rainbow
Look like
Warriors are moving
damn
quickly down the field.
all the barbecues going on. Look like damn Pearl Harbor all over again.
Wants to throw on first down.
Uh-oh.
And
Yikes.
the pass is incomplete.
That dude
but it
jumped
might
that
not
route.
Matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
We'll take it.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it. The referee's caught.
Puka's our fastest tight end. Let's work this.
From the red zone, looking
Did
for
that
a
roll
receiver.
out?
He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just
We're
one
okay.
step
Big
behind,
deep breath.
that would have been a touchdown, but the hit forces the incompletion.
I think we just run it,
After the
to
quarterback
be
and
honest with you.
receiver couldn't connect. It's 2nd and 10.
I think we got them on their heels.
From the gun, they'll try to impose
And we
their
got
running
Cherry
game.
Bra. We got
And a
Cherry
good,
Bra.
solid
Oh,
pickup there
yeah.
before the defense knocks him down.
Absolute madness. Yeah.
To know what play to call,
Yes.
what hole to go through. Like the line
That's what I'm
blocks
saying,
first,
dude, is
so good job getting through the hole.
insane.
Getting blocked in a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on that.
Ooh.
Really
We
need
got
to
a
pick
post
up
right
this
here.
conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Money.
And it
Money.
feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to
Memory
feel good
lane.
getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion.
For a
of
6
this
p.m.
rivalry
game, yeah.
Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And that's back. Could you imagine trying to do that these days? I think
And the extra point makes
I
it
know they brought the
7-0.
UCLA kid
They
in,
covered half the
the-
field with a 50-yard touchdown drive.
where he was at Washington, then he went to UCLA, and that now he's transferred
Lining up to cover the
into
kick after
Hawaii.
that touchdown drive.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, dude.
And it'll come
I guess I'm old school. I don't like the guys that transfer 1,000 times. He's a freaking freshman, and he's transferred twice already.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
But Micah Alejado. If you guys watch our Dynasty, I actually moved Alejado to running back.
I just think, David, too predictable.
This-
that last
just
drive. They
because,
gotta do
like-
something here to get this defense on their heels.
And it's not panic time
That's
yet
the way
for this
college
offense.
football
Last week
typically
was a
is.
really bad
You know, the
performance.
size typically wins out. It's hard to see over the line. Micah Alejado's like a really short dude. But he played the final game of the season. We weren't even, by the time we got to like year 5 of our Dynasty,
I like this guy as a running back.
when Alejado was a redshirt senior, we weren't even close to the end of the real life season. So I had no idea. I didn't never seen him throw the football except in high school, which Bishop Gorman was like loaded with wide receivers. So you never know. You never know how it's going to translate. And anyways, we end up moving him to running back. But I think he's going to be the guy. He should be the guy. And he looks like he's pretty tight with Timmy Chang. Timmy Chang's not the biggest guy either. So I would think he'd have an affinity for Alejado. But we'll see. 469 yards. I'm pretty sure 5 touchdowns in his debut, which is, you know, Cole Brennan holds the record for most. It's either 300 or 400 yard games. And for this dude to come out in his very first game ever and throw almost 500, that's crazy. That got me pretty hyped. I had to use this weird little app to watch Hawaii games, by the way. But 5 nationally televised games this year, pretty awesome.
They can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good.
Yo!
Makes the grab.
We need Terry. We need that damn Taekwondo. We need that Dane Cook magic.
And the slant is really
Transfer portal is nuts. Honestly, I think it's going to get regulated, to be honest with you.
So if you're the offense,
Guys move schools like
continue seeing that coverage.
there is no
Might as
better
well
way
keep
to say
attacking it
that.
just like that.
And dudes are just
Off-play action
leaving
on first
skid
down.
marks everywhere. I will tell you that.
And here's
Patello!
the fumble way
Oh!
behind the line. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo, deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing.
The
you cough
scoop
it up,
and
you're like,
score
"Oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how
was
much I
right
thank you.
there.
Coaches
I love
would've
this
been
dude,
all
Tui
over me, but
Patello.
Big time break for the offense.
What a cool name, too. Yeah, all right, back to work. Yes, I saw that too. I did see that as well.
And you've got
They
some
had,
serious work to
because
do to keep
didn't
that
he-
last one from messing up this drive. Second and
He was
19.
born out there. And then he moved to Vegas, if I remember correctly.
They make the stop, but
And
not
that's
before he
why
gets a chunk out of what they need to
I've
move
heard
the
a lot of
sticks.
schools pass on him because of his size, which was kind of a blessing for Hawaii. But then he had those roots, so to speak.
Getting some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a
Another
play
thing,
like
yeah. If the quarterback is short,
in college football,
Yes,
you see so
yes.
much more pass than you used to. The offense stays
now I
aggressive.
heard in this
They stay
game the
aggressive
reason
because
why
they
we
know
moved
they're through the
Alejandro
range. They got
out
that
of
three in their back
quarterback on this game is because I heard like it's harder to throw.
He boomed it through.
You get more pass knockdowns with shorter quarterbacks. But then we went to UCF and we had that 6-foot guy, and we had no issues with passes getting knocked down. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send
I'm
it
excited
away.
about 26 though. 26 is going to be so good.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field
Some
for
cool
back-to-back
things.
touchdowns.
There's a new receiver because DeKel Crowd has transferred to Wisconsin. Then we had like Tylen Hines transferred to some fucking no-name school in Texas.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard
Who
line.
else?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down
McLean
here in the
Watkins
quarter.
transferred. Alex Perry
Looking
transferred.
to pass. It's my way.
A lot of the pretty good receivers transferred out, but I watched that. I saw that they signed a dude named, I think it Joey Barding, 6'4", out of Youngstown State. That dude's going to be a target, I think. I hope.
You remember the offensive tackle? No, the overtime Hawaii Fresno game in 09 where the Fresno kicker flopped, then missed the next
Kick. I do not remember that one. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Let's get this playoff right quick.
Looking to throw for it.
09. So like 9 through maybe 12. I watched very little college football in general, so there's a big lapse in everything college football for me.
Knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an
one of the
easy catch and
craziest
catch for the
games
quarterback,
ever,
and
though,
that's what it was on third and short.
was, what was it? San Jose State, 21, or was it 14? There's like 8 minutes left. It's either 21 or 40 or a 14-point comeback into overtime to, I'm pretty, that was either 06 or 07.
He'll just keep slinging it.
Oh!
He's got
Okay, I tried to throw it behind him for that exact reason right there. We would have thrown a pick. I saw that. I watched the the UCLA game, and I thought for sure Hawaii's gonna win against UCLA, and unfortunately they didn't. But that was a freaking close game. That's when I was like, okay, Hawaii might be back, dude. They might be back. In the worst, yeah, 07. Okay, yeah, I remember it's either 06 or 07. Yeah, absolutely wild.
Continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Shit, the after 08, the next time that I like was religious about watching Hawaii football is when Cole McDonald was quarterback.
We check in with Kevin Connors.
And then I watched like hit and miss when Shager came in.
Currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum.
But now that the college football game, like, I don't know what it is, it gets you hyped in ways real life didn't.
Just another week of college football where we've come.
By the way, we scored another cutty. We didn't even get excited about it, man. We just been chit-chatting.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Off play action. Moves away.
Oh, look how fast he is. What is he doing? That was crazy. Dude was juking in the backfield. So that's a thing here now. It's happening.
It's so nice to be an offense.
There's no doubt about it, was there?
Why? I can take shots.
Milk, dude.
I can just act like I'm gonna run.
And there was nowhere to go.
Louder Milk used to be, last year he was a force to be reckoned with. Now he's just kind of a,
don't let him feel comfortable, and
he's not getting as many sacks. Let's just be nice about it.
And my rush can't get home. Pressure him, pressure him, pressure him.
We might have to bring Tui Patello in and play right end.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The inside handoff.
Damn.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Line is set on 3rd down.
Damn, I keep hitting that back button. Hopefully we didn't flip that play, do anything dumb.
Wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And they gave him no chance to get.
I thought we were going to the house.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical.
We might get out of here, guys. Get out of here with that dub. Look at this. Patello's going to get it.
Go make the tackle. Force
no, he's not.
Down. Excellent coverage that time.
You remember the last episode? Patello jumped up and stole it from Selzner.
Ready to go back to work on offense.
And then got tackled right away.
Productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
So you guys see what we did there? That blitz, it's obviously catching our eye.
Keep the pace, keep it going.
And we threw right to where they vacated with that blitz. That's like running. That's run and shoot 101.
Looking downfield, it's my way. He'll try to do it.
We're just getting the first down. We're gonna play a little. If they're gonna play soft, man, we're gonna take advantage. Now let's see. In the rain, can we throw a sick one?
He'll come out throwing on
Can we throw that cherry, bro?
To the wide out. Wide open downfield. And he was
hell of a game.
in the open field.
This is probably the best game as far as downfield throwing that Ethan Bowling has had. He's usually our short catch and run guy. But this post has been here all game. I think already 2 touchdowns.
After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He wants to throw.
That's the bread and butter for Ethan Bowling right there. Backs.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to pass it on second down.
Oh, we threw it, man. We threw it.
Quarterback goes down at the 17. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
This is my walkout song. Back when it came out. Hard as fuck. Can we? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's let the time run out, boys. Let's let the time run out. 2-minute warning. That way they don't get a 4th timeout when they go on offense.
As we reach the 2-minute warning,
okay, now we'll go to work.
Stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now facing
they're in press coverage, but I'm going to create a conflict for the safety.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Come on. Come on.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Tell you what, I don't know if the
We're
offense
all right.
was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for
No,
I don't get it, man.
After the miss, the lead still at 11.
I feel like we're pretty consistent with how we line those things up. Sometimes I think it has to do with the kicker accuracy too.
Here comes the Fresno State offense.
That sometimes it just gets a little wonky.
Here in the first half,
You know?
they'll have a chance to
Little
make this a
wonky.
one-possession game.
And the offensive play call
Leading early.
It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some
Here's one of the
points. You gotta call
craziest
your
things.
best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
The ninth
It's
island.
such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum.
You know what
get
that is,
some good
Kels?
chances going for the second
Where
half,
that
because
is?
obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Here we go. Oh no. Oh, that guy had us. Vegas, baby. So, I remember there was, and there's a great fan base in Vegas. And there was a time where we had gone to Louisiana to play Louisiana Tech. And you just stay stateside because that's like a long fucking way, right? So we just stayed stateside, and then UNLV was the next game. And I remember there was a fucking...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
There's crazy fights in the stands.
A huge fumble recovery.
Poor mechanics by the quarterback lead to that fumble. You've got to keep 2 hands on the
With
ball. You know those D linemen
against
are trying to swat
Hawaii
away
fans
at it, and they
and,
were able to
and
force that turnover.
UNLV fans. Awesome. That was like about as big league as it got. I know, and there were some times where there's absolutely nobody there.
Hawaii has it back as they send the
But that's what I
offense onto the
mean,
field.
like
We talk about settling for points, but
there was,
sometimes when you
it's
have to
magic
settle for
where
nothing, David, it can be
things come
demoralizing.
alive,
Yeah,
and
it
there's
can
just a
definitely be
very
frustrating.
special
And I
time.
think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more, but Jesse,
Just
I
a
think this offense
whole
just
different
needs to put another
vibe.
drive
And
together
I
just
want
finish
that.
strong.
I
Yeah,
want
and
that
be
for
a little bit
Hawaii.
less predictable too, especially
have
as they
that
get
magic.
closer and closer down to the end zone.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the right.
Sounds about right.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Yeah, I remember the joke was like, yo, like you guys need to turn around. You're gonna miss this because it was like we were having a magical season.
A 1st down run on
Turn
the
around, you
doorstep.
guys are gonna miss it. Everybody's
And
got
the
their damn
freshman
backs
does a great
turned.
job using his technique
Fighting with
and
each
getting
other.
the man on the ground. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, the shtick is one of my favorite passing concepts in the red zone. We'll see if it pans out.
Looking to throw.
Nope.
It's Maui. Coming after it. It's
So we're reading the slant. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job.
When things
First
come
off,
alive, no one's want these hands.
Once the tight end made the catch, there was no
Oh,
doubt
I can
he was
imagine
going
though.
down.
I
Great
can
job for him.
imagine. Let's throw this tutty right quick.
Pass it in on 3rd and goal. He
Like-
snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Schools like Tennessee,
They want to
schools
finish
like
the season
Ohio
strong,
State,
and
Michigan.
they're doing that here this week 11
There's even like UCF.
At third and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker.
Even,
let your
you know,
quarterback make this
that
decision
is
whether he
the
wants to run in
atmosphere.
or right here, he sees the opportunity.
No
This
matter
guy's
what.
wide open, hits
No
him in
matter what,
stride
like,
for the easy touchdown.
That atmosphere is a staple for like
Getting set for the
football
point
schools. Like Hawaii's more known for volleyball, I would say, traditionally.
Very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was
As far as like
capped off
national
by a
rankings
1-yard
and shit.
touchdown pass. Just about
Big
set
West
to kick it
championships
away.
and what have you.
On the run
But
from
to
inside
have
his own
that,
5. Not a lot of
Hawaii's
space to be
small.
found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they
and
stopped
there's
him
only
at
like
the 20
3 major highways
Running out
on
of time here in the
Oahu.
first half, they're gonna have to be efficient to
And
put the points on the
everything
board before
is
the break.
assholes and elbows, so to speak.
Off the play fake on first down.
And you can feel
a little
almost trapped
And the quarterback bought
because
some time, but
a lot of people
not
think it's
enough. Down
paradise.
he
It's
goes
cool,
with the
right?
sack.
Having ocean just around you, but like when you're on the mainland, it's definitely different than looking all around you and there's nothing but ocean. So to have that kind of college football magic in that tiny of a place,
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join
Unbelievable.
Kevin with the halftime update.
See the
Thanks so much,
highway.
guys, and I need not
The
tell you,
highway of Hawaii.
rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no
At the
surprise,
swamp,
we saw
yes.
just
So
that in the first
that's what I
half
mean,
today.
like the
And we have to
Florida
start this
Florida
halftime
State,
breakdown by addressing
Ole
the play of this
Miss,
elite wide receiver.
Oklahoma's
This is
got a
clearly
great
young
like
man
college
who,
football
once he's
atmosphere.
finished playing on Saturdays, he's gonna be playing on
You know,
Sundays.
USC, but USC's even kind of watered down compared to like a Florida, compared to like these more rural locations where
Fresno
football
State
is
lined up to
it,
kick
man.
off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
And that's not even a good word to say, man. Oh, dude, Penn State is insane. Penn State is crazy. That is probably one of the most insane college football environments of all time.
That was obvious in the first half, and so this first
We
drive,
are
you wanna
Penn State. I had a
continue
buddy
that.
who
You
went to
wanna see
Penn
good
State.
decision-making. You wanna see him playing
Oh,
on time. He's
we
always
almost threw a
delivering
pick,
football.
boys. That's what I mean. You got to be on your toes on Heisman mode. We've been throwing that how many times this game, and it's always been there.
I expect more of the same.
Now they're starting to jump that route, so now we got to be smart. Wild.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
We got to run it, guys. We got to keep them honest here.
They go to the ground.
Tomas.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. If they can convert here, that type of play can
All right.
really give you a shot of momentum.
We need this magic. We spit out fire.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On third down,
No,
going up
I didn't
top.
see the safety coming up.
And that's incomplete. A defender
Damn.
all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And look, I know this offense-
Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking about adding Virginia Tech
A score. But
to the Road to Glory list just for that reason too. Because that is just, I get goosebumps watching videos of the Virginia Tech entrance.
Better why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards.
I cannot imagine
First
being
down
there.
here for the offense.
That's almost like going to a concert. You know what I mean? Georgia is impossible to play out with Kirby Smart. I have damn it, guys. Okay, he stepped out of bounds. I know I've got a few friends that are diehard Georgia fans and send me videos of like the tailgating scene, and that's what I mean. Like college football, like like that energy on Hawaii
They pick up half of it. It'll be
was like a
second and
1
5.
year thing,
It'll be
but
second down, and remember, they can pick
it's
up
a
the
whole
first
nother
without
vibe.
scoring.
But like that's what major college football has year round, no matter what.
They'll move
You
the
could be
running back to try to force
8-4
the defense to
Georgia and
adjust.
still have a great college
Looking to the
football
end zone.
environment.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Fresno State. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to
All
have
right, we gotta
something
focus
go
up.
right. Listen, still down. But this is a great
Manu,
start.
there's so many Manus in this game.
Virginia Tech has a great intro with Sandman. Hell yeah. Metallica. Guns N' Roses are your dad's favorite band. Your dad was a hair rocker, huh?
T unit on the field.
That was my dad, man. He loved
And with the extra point,
Motley
they draw
Crue,
closer.
Guns N'
It's
Roses,
21-10.
Metallica,
And
of
let's
course.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, let's take a look at
Alabama
what's
had the
happening
worst
in a
football
great
fans ever.
top
That's
25 matchup.
that's debatable,
USC
man.
has the lead
Like
right
you could
now.
go,
Kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today.
you could go out to any
They're up by 10.
college football atmosphere. Like K-State people says, Lawrence, Kansas, the worst football fans ever, right?
About that, I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping
So,
an eye on it for us.
I think it's rivals or teams that you just fucking hate that are gonna top that list, so to speak.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
No, that was a
And
wrong
the
read.
physical
I was
play
reading
there
the
forces
safeties.
incompletion on first down.
Automatically
The
checked
physicality
it
of the
down.
secondary on defense, that defender
And none of
got
those
to the
guys
football, was able
blitzed.
to separate the receiver from
That's
the
why I
ball
say we
and
gotta
did it
lock in.
legally. Beautiful job.
From the gun, running back gets
Cherry,
it in.
brah.
He's stumped
Michigan
after picking
Wolverines
up one to the
2023. Yep.
23.
Yep.
I never know if it's grammatically
That's your
correct to say
boy.
a team is being out-physical.
Your dad knew how to
Football,
rock.
though, that's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need. All
I
game
did
long,
watch
up
quite a
front,
bit of
that is successfully
of their
decided.
games.
Dropping back, it's my way. Keeps
Damn it.
looking downfield.
Damn it, we had
That is just a
Please? Okay, he got it.
sideline credit.
we had our streak wide open.
And the
I
offense
saw it a
had
little
lot of
too late,
success
so
throwing to this
let's
guy
just
out of the
fucking
slot. He's
instead
done
of
a
forcing
nice
it, let's just
job
throw her
working the
out.
middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
They go to the draw.
Cherry, bro.
Creating some space, getting just enough.
Who's better than
room
us?
and They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Okay. Hawaii's fan base is so washed.
A bunch of yards on first down, make that
Dude,
second
I
down
mean,
really, really
here's what I
manageable.
think,
That's a great job by the
Kels.
offense.
Just to
Good
answer
spot after that
that
7-yard
first
pickup
part.
on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I just think,
Out of the gun to give to the back.
you know, Monday Night Football, by the way, I remember getting out of class to watch Monday Night Football at fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So big, so strong. Those guys, those running
It's
backs,
a
they just
different
do big.
world.
They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to
A
the
lot of
ground
people are
just
still
because of
working
sheer mass and
during
strength.
primetime football
This
games.
is an offense that leads the nation in
Life
first
is still
downs because
happening
there's so
during
many
a lot
different
of
ways they
like
can
that
attack you.
sport
They're versatile.
style.
They can
So
throw it, they could run it, they've
you
got
go
so
off
much balance,
of
and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
what you know, what's home. You know what I mean? Obviously everybody loves the local sports, but it's tough. It's tough to
His head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
it's tough to be invested when that's like, I mean,
Honestly, he could be a problem
families
for this defense over the middle
in
of the
the
field in the passing game.
on the mainland, families on the mainland like build a lot of memories around
The Rainbow
like
Warriors
Monday Night
have it with
Football.
a 1st and 10.
or college football Saturdays or things like that, you know, and it's almost detached. And then
From the gun, the running back
from
has
what
it.
I do, like a
Knocked
lot
down
of the
that for a gain
dudes,
of 1
the
to the
hometown
27.
dudes, like had it rough.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Like it's not paradise for them. You know what I mean? And the last thing that they're worried about is fucking watching
He's got
football.
it again.
and what's happening with that
Only a
because
couple
it's a
there.
goddamn
Now scary
struggle.
3rd and 8.
And Hawaii's kind of cut off from a lot of the resources that we have
Long way to the sticks from here.
in the mainland. So
Quarterback checking off.
that's just my opinion on that. I would love for that to like be the culture. Look at this. But that's just the reality of being out in the middle of nowhere, basically. But the dope shit is that they are in the United States, and they do have benefits that say they were like St. Lucia. St. Lucia's like the Hawaii for the East Coast. And it's owned by, I'm pretty sure, French Polynesian owned. And they do not have like, it's a fucking third world country. It's a lot further behind. Beautiful. Very beautiful. But, you know, and infrastructure and economical infrastructure, you can, you're not going to put major games. They had a medalist, an Olympic medalist from St. Lucia. And there was literally like a poster put on a broke down building. Their stadium is a stadium. It's a fucking hospital, a field hospital.
And it's amazing in a football game how
it's not good situation up now. Hawaii's not that, right? They've fortunately got a much better financial status, but it's not to the point where things are easy.
You've got to bow up again and go back to what was
easy
earlier in this game.
Everything's relative, man. It's dope for people who can come out and like experience a new way of living, but I understand why Manti Te'o, Marcus Mariota, who's, I mean, all these dudes that like come out of St. Louis High School, why Hawaii's not on their fucking list. I can understand that.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And dudes like Micah Alahado, who have been living in Vegas and get to experience that mainland,
and how about that
come back to Hawaii. One, I just don't think Micah Alahado had a lot of offers, and this is his chance to play Division I early. But if he would have stayed on the island, I think he goes, if he doesn't go to any Division I school, that would be a dude, and I don't know him personally, right? But I would imagine that'd be a dude who would go play at like Sacramento State or something. You know, go play FCS football.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you
that would be crazy, man. Yeah, Terry, so I can. It was Aloha Stadium, and they held the Pro Bowl there every year. So the best of the best NFL players once a year go to Hawaii.
Receiver coming across in motion.
And would play the Pro Bowl was always in Hawaii, and that whole stadium was, that whole infrastructure was there specifically for that. So yeah,
let's take a quick look at the national.
It'd be sick. The big thing with it though is like I said, a trip to Louisiana, then you stay stateside because you play in Las Vegas the next week. You can't afford to go home. A lot of teams can't afford to play Hawaii, and Hawaii can't afford to go fucking play a lot of teams. You know, that's why, dude, Hawaii had the most dog shit facilities.
And the defense
awful.
Loves being in this type of situation, right?
Not, I understand why.
You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so
if you have another offer, you take the other offer. For a lot of people, because like my high school had better facilities than Hawaii did. And because a lot of their money has to go to fucking trap, like it's not a short flight from Hawaii to California. You know what I mean? Now just imagine now taking an entire football team from Hawaii to Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Alabama. Which that was kind of a cool
when you got
a cool
fourth in
point in time.
Africa, he did a
Losing
great job of making this manageable,
barely
keeping
to
the playbook
Alabama.
open.
Awesome.
He got it.
Competing with an SEC school. That's what makes it magical, though, too. The fact that it's not a mainstay. It's not a staple.
UFL League.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't heard much about it. I am a big oh guys, fuck.
The kickoff unit set to go.
If you around, if you out there, throw up the 4, baby.
And he'll
Fourth
just
quarter.
take the knee, and this drive
Let's
will
bring it
start at
home.
25.
IP Army.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot about the UFL. Actually, I read a story about Luis Perez, a quarterback
Finds that crease, and he's
who
got 4 out to the
didn't even
29.
play in high school,
It's a point in the
walked
game, I
on
think,
to a
as
junior
coaching
college,
staff, where you
taught
really
himself how to play
challenge your
quarterback from
offensive
YouTube.
line to go win the football game, right? We've got
Not
to lead
kidding.
late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Cherry
Can we run the
smoothie.
ball down
Yeah,
their throats
I'm actually a
and
huge fan of
impose
cherries.
our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
It's like my
Looking
dessert.
for a man.
Oh, get out of there.
It's Maui. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes.
Manu.
He scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it
nothing's
deep.
open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where
We're
the
going deep,
defense
bruh.
isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Look at that. Oh, they bid on it again.
And, this'll be
And now they
incomplete.
fucked up
A
Ethan
big
Bowling.
hit There forces second down.
That's crazy.
Couldn't make the
This whole
connection
game,
last
we've been
time.
doing
Let's see
good
if
with
they
that.
throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Gets it out quickly. Put it right on him.
Look,
Sweet
9
play
for
forward.
152
Pick up and they'll
is-
move the chains with the first down.
That's having a game.
He's been so locked in.
Dude,
It seems like
the
any
good
pass
thing,
call is a
Jared,
guaranteed
tomorrow,
Yeah, and winning
tomorrow,
late like this,
we
the
get
ball
some
game
relief. I think
keeps
the high
us-
tomorrow is 75.
You know why? Because
I'm
stats
actually,
matter
because you're
late
from
in the
around
game.
here, I'm
Once the
actually headed
postseason
down
rolls,
to the Middlesex
keep chugging it,
Reservoir.
keep getting those stats.
I'm gonna do a little hike around the
At this point in
reservoir.
the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football.
Cool
so he's
weather.
going back, he's looking at his
I haven't even been
playlist
able
and
to
saying,
walk my
which
dog.
runs work the best for me in this game?
Fucking
What can I
that
lean
hot.
on right
99
here to
degrees
make
yesterday.
sure
It's
we
like
win this?
94 at 9 a.m. yesterday.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll finally get him on the
Ooh,
ground,
Cherry
but not
Brock
before
copped
he
it up.
makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching.
We gotta
keep
we
the
gotta
clock
change that.
ticking. You've
I
got
was
a
gonna
really
throw an
nice
RPO,
lead
but
here
then I
late.
saw the
Just wanna find
outside.
ways to keep the chains
The guys on the
moving. They're
outside.
doing it.
We're up in
Out of
press.
the gun, they'll run it inside.
There we go, Tomas.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Whoa,
Coming
hope
out
you
on
enjoy the
second
hike.
down,
Thanks,
trying to
man.
put this one away.
97. I do love the summer, guys, but sometimes you just gotta chill, you know?
Makes the grab down the middle.
Get that AC going. Here's the crazy thing about the East Coast, because I've lived just about
I don't know
everywhere.
if they're trying to get
The
this guy Heisman consideration,
wild,
but
right?
fact
The
that they're
only
still
other
throwing the
place
ball
where,
at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising.
what the fuck's
I
it
gotta
called?
be honest.
AC, that's a mainstay in your house, is called Central Heating and Air. The only other place I've been where Central Heating and Air wasn't a staple, besides Hawaii,
The handoff, keep working
is
on that
fucking
clock.
the
Give him
Northeast.
6 on the play, they'll mark it at the 9.
So I
That's
lived
really nice offensively because
in
you're
Jersey,
in the red
Jersey
zone.
City,
You
New
have
York
an
City,
opportunity to add
and
to your lead
Boston,
here, but you're
and
staying
most
in bounds. I think
places
the clock right now
is
the
like
most
all
important
window
thing.
units,
How can
man.
we keep this thing
And that's something
ticking
like
away?
the
Like
rest of
going
the
down
world,
inbounds,
the
you're
rest of the
doing
United
exactly that.
States, brother. That's a
Quarterback making
you
adjustments
have
with
that.
his receivers.
No doubts about it. Central Heating and Air, duh.
Dropping back, it's my way. They're trying to get to it.
Oh, I thought we got. Oh,
He's got it down
damn.
to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay
Your
dirt.
dog is lit.
Most offensive
Yeah,
coordinators
he
wanna
is
be
chill,
really
dude.
aggressive on second and short.
Whoa, Jared. Turn your sliders up, brah. Turn them up, man.
Give me an easy first down.
Heisman, like this game is definitely tough. Good gosh, we just in our first 4 games just this season, we got our asses whooped twice. We won in the last seconds. Like, turn them sliders up, brother.
Now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football. And
I think we're gonna bring the fullback out. I love the fullback down here, the big boys, if you will.
Again on second and goal.
I put the sliders up. I still beat the
CPU. More. How much more, Kobe Bryant? More.
Rainbow Warriors. And the pummeling has started. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. That
Our
one
fullback's
might have put the
fucking
finishing touches
goated.
on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
What happened to your phone, Terry? Didn't overheat, did it?
All right, guys, a little
I would be
update on what else
melting
is happening in
like the
college football
desert.
this weekend. Houston is currently working from behind.
True, man.
But how many times have we said
The
that and then
winters
witnessed something special
out
happen?
here, Big
This time
Chad.
of year, you just never know. It's a tough
Not
one
fucking
right
cool.
now. They're trailing by
They got
only
some
5
beautiful, like
to
we'll
Iowa
roll out to
State.
the
They'll
Adirondacks.
circle back if
You know,
anything big
like a
happens.
cool cabin experience when the snow falls.
Keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
But
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field.
the
This
winters
is
are
a
just
really
too long here.
disappointing performance, David.
Too
No question
fucking.
about that, but
I
they
spend
can
most of my
find some
time
positives.
cold.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse,
I don't
coaches are
like it.
pointing out, look at this. This was open. If we
I'm
just
rolling
ran
down
the
to
details
Florida
the
at
ball,
least
and hold
twice
on to
every
the
winter
football.
here.
Little things can make a
Just
big
to
difference.
warm up a
That's what
little
they
bit,
call
just to
game
get some
advantages, David.
some
I'll say
sun
this,
on my
if you're
skin.
offense,
You
don't
feel
go
me?
on social media this week. It ain't gonna be pretty after this performance.
Come
You
on,
gotta-
yeah,
This
buddy.
looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A
Yeah,
huge
buddy.
loss on that play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
There's no chance. No chance. Yeah,
On
I've
third
got
and
a
long, hoping to throw
I've got a
beyond the
lifted
sticks.
pickup truck,
It's
and it's fortunately
He's
saved me.
finally got it
as
out of bounds,
I've
and
seen
with that kind of pickup, they are
The
still
piers
scoring
around
first
me
down.
get snowed
It's
in
always interesting when you get
in their
these garbage time,
driveways
and if it
on the
really
side of
matters
the
or if it
road.
doesn't. And depending on who you
I've
talk
been
to, it
fortunate I've
matters,
never
but
been
that's a
stuck
big passing play.
here
They just
on the
need
East
a lot
Coast.
more of those in this football game.
And
Yeah,
that pass picked off. Got some room to run
let's go.
at the 20.
Fortunately, I've never been stuck, but the snow here has been absolutely brutal. Wasn't what 2 years ago? There was like that
And that's a
insane
really good
storm
job by the defense, understanding
where
the
it was like
situation
10
of football.
plus.
It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take
Awful,
away
man.
all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the
Oh.
field. With this big
I don't
cushion,
like
they're
it
working
full
with
like
Jesse. They're ready to
Alaska or
send these fans
Antarctic.
toward the exits.
And you know the coaching
You
staff's
motherfuckers are
gotta
never
be
gonna
so
believe
happy
me.
with
So
how this
I
offense has been
spent
able to come
spent
out
some
here
time up in
on the road,
Alaska
fight
too,
the crowd noise,
in
and
Homer,
execute at
Alaska.
such a high level, David.
Yeah, just
Alaska's
dominate
very
the football
cool.
Game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros, and get the dub.
Second down coming up
In
on this
fact,
red zone
my
opportunity.
ID expired while I was in Alaska, and I had to get an Alaska ID to even fly out of there.
Looking for room. It's Cherry. He steps and powers
Fun
and
stuff.
works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
My mom lived there
I'm a fan
for
of this, man. Run the football,
couple
beat the
years.
clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
walk that clock.
They'll try to bully their
Come on,
way for the
Tomas.
This
No
might depend
way.
on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know,
I'm gonna call a timeout, guys.
Like they thought they had a good plan.
I'm gonna call a timeout. We're gonna go 1 second.
Some of the damage this offense has done. They
I
haven't
know.
done it
It's a
today.
rivalry game. Come on now.
This wasn't a great day.
One more play to pad the stats. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final
We did it,
play of the
boys.
game. Doesn't affect
Both
the outcome,
games.
just a little cherry on
We
top of the
continue
Sunday.
to roll.
And
Cherry
you knew
on
this one was
top.
over already, but
Cherry
how about
bra.
an exclamation
Zach
point to
Cherry.
go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had
Nice
themselves
job,
a
guys.
great day,
I'm
and
pretty
the
sure that's a
stats just
walk-off. We
continue
don't
to
kick
pile
the
up.
extra point. But maybe we do as time expired. I couldn't imagine.
There's a long
There we go.
and
Yeah,
storied
it's just a
history of
walk-off.
great games between these two
We're gonna
rivals,
do
and
it.
this chapter adds another to that
I thought this was gonna be an
legacy.
epic episode, so I apologize for the lack of excitement on the video game. But I had a fucking great time hanging out with you guys. Jared, thank you so much for joining the IP Army and throwing down the subscribe. It means so much. Appreciate you. Hope we can see you as we move forward. Big Kels, thanks for the stories. The trip down memory lane, if you will, means a lot. Terry, Big Chad, Alchemist, you guys hanging out with me day in and day out. You guys are the fucking staple of the IP Army. Appreciate you. You guys are the realest. I believe we will go back to the home screen here. I believe that's gonna put us, what were we? That's gonna be 8-2, right? So we're approaching the end of the season. Yeah, 8-2, 10 games done and dusted. Damn, when we come back tomorrow, 1 p.m., that's gonna be a wrap, guys, on the regular season. Is that right? No. I feel like this should be longer. I'm pretty sure, man. Yeah. 2 more games, guys. San Diego State, Utah State. It's the Brotherhood Senior Day on how we're going to kick it off tomorrow at 1 p.m. And one more time. One more regular season finale. One more Senior Day here at Hawaii. We're going to do that tomorrow, 1 p.m. If you're around, swing by, say hello. Tell more stories. If something triggers me and brings me down like the whole memory lane thing, I'll tell more stories for sure. I appreciate you guys being interested in that. You guys are fucking epic. You guys make this fun. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do some recruiting before we sim the week forward, and we'll meet up back here tomorrow, 1 p.m. Season finale, regular season finale, Hawaii Senior Day. Let's get it, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.
Day.